Hello, my dear Gemini. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, here to do another reading for you. We're going to go ahead and dive into what Spirit wants you to know for the week ahead. Whenever you see this message, this video is timeless. We're going to be using the Green Witch's Oracle, the Earth Magic Oracle, and the beautiful Foxhara Tarot. So this is not a pick a card reading. This is going to be a reading that is for the collective of you Geminis who need to see this. If you're interested in connecting with me, Gemini, outside of these readings, and if you enjoy this reading, I do have information in the description box that will allow you to either connect with me on Instagram, where I'm very active, or you can even, we haven't asked for any intentions yet, Gemini, so I won't take that. Or you can even book a one-on-one session with me. My availability is a little bit limited just due to me working a full-time job, but I'm here to do Spirit's work and to deliver these messages. So I want to make sure that I show up for you guys as often as I can. All right, Spirit. So as we tap into Gemini's energy, I ask that their spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of only the white Christed light come into this room at this time. And what is it that you would like for Gemini to know this particular week? We're going to go ahead and start off with your tarot. I did yours a little bit backwards, but I'm not going to ask. I have been pulling oracles and just felt called to pull from the tarot first for you guys. So far we have Ace of Fire and Elder of Water, which is going to be like King of Cups. And Ace of Fire is going to be like Ace of Wands. We have the Magician. Okay, loving this energy. We're going to pull 4 for you. Today's not going to be a super long message, but it is going to be an impactful message. And we're going to pull some clarifying oracles for you at the very end. All right, Spirit sent us an extra. So we have 8 of Earth and the Hierophant as well. So we'll go ahead and dive into that. You have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. I always like to go over my cards at the bottom of the deck because I do feel that they add an extra layer to the reading. So when you see this Chariot image here, there is a beautiful fairy-like creature that is on top of a crow, moving at the speed of light. It looks like there's been a lot of destruction, and looks like there is some flowers that are starting to try to bloom again, but for the most part, we're moving out of a chaotic situation into something that seems to be more fitting for you, Gemini. So are you going through a period right now where you're needing to kind of get out of where you currently are, moving to a new situation, or is there some issues that are surrounding you right now that might be pulling you down, that you are going to be able to overcome? I saw that Magician pop out for you guys right here. So I'll show you guys what the images look like. We have the Ace of Fire. We have your Elder of Water. We have your Magician card. Isn't that a beautiful Magician card? We have your 8 of Earth, which is going to be like your 8 of Pentacles. And we got a 5th card out here, the Hierophant, that we're going to be diving into, I think, as a secondary message. So we'll dive into this image or this card last. All right. So with all the things that have been going on with you lately, Gemini, I feel like Spirit is opening up a pathway for you that you didn't see before. There is this dark and ominous look about these trees and this pathway, but you're trusting Spirit and you're walking down a new path that is going to be more beneficial, more fruitful for you, something that's going to be more exciting. So if you've been in a barren land, in a state of stagnancy, not moving forward with your life, not feeling called to, live the life that you have dreamed of, this is time for you to finally get on that raven, go through that death and rebirth process, and begin to allow Spirit to take you where you need to go. I see this person walking from the forest into the city. So there might be a change of location for some of you, or a change in your, I would say, overall locale. Like it might mean that your job is changing, your neighborhood is changing. Maybe you're not like going to a different state, but there's going to be a change in your locale that helps you to actually uncover parts of yourself that have remained hidden for some time. And you're walking towards the light that's within you. With your elder of water, Spirit wants you to remain very grounded at this time. You need to allow yourself to feel all of your emotions, but you need to compartmentalize them because this is a journey that is going to require some strength on your part. Whatever this is for you, my dear Gemini, I hope that you can see through the lens of someone who has wisdom, who has calm and reserve, and get yourself through this difficult period of your life in a way that is best for you. I feel a lot of you are going to have to walk away from maybe what family wants you to do, what society has told you to do, and really sit with yourself and sit with your emotions and ask yourself, am I choosing the lifestyle that I want to live? Am I doing the things that I want to do? And am I living my best life in accordance to how I feel on the inside? If the answer to that is no in any way, shape, or form, I do think that you need to reevaluate who you are, where your path is taking you, and how emotionally you might be settling for less if you don't really ground in on your energy. With the Magician, I have no doubts in my mind that you are going to be able to accomplish so much. There's this beautiful bulb, like this flower that's getting ready to bloom, and all the energy is being put towards that. So there might be a project that you're working on. There might be a relationship that you're tending to. There might be a part of your life that's healing in some way, shape, or form. And again, with that Chariot energy, this barren land, this chaotic nature of kind of what this person is leaving behind, I see new growth. I see you up leveling yourself and allowing yourself to be your best self, and seeing the truth of who you are at your core and at your essence. So don't worry about maybe how life has seemed lately, if things have seemed a little bit out of touch or out of place. There's parts of you that are going through a deep awakening. We see this, oh my gosh, a snake kind of crawling up. There's this Kundalini awakening that you're going through where all the parts of you are starting to rise and level up. You're seeing your purpose, you're seeing your path. And what's really cool is this particular magician is holding the sword, and there's a bravery about you as you dive into this next phase of your path, of your life, of your walk. And I feel like for a lot of you, as you're walking, through this tunnel, being emotionally grounded, you're seeing that you are capable of really being the co-creator. So manifestation must be huge for you guys. We just had the Leo full moon. And if you set to close out some chapters and walk away from some energies, I really see this being a beautiful time for you to do that. With the 8 of Earth, protect what it is that you're working on. Don't share this with everybody. Work silently, work diligently, and definitely tend to your garden. But I don't think that it's ready for its full exposure to the world. So if you're working on like a project, or you're working on music, or you're going to release a book, or you have some kind of project, honestly, Gemini, that you're working on, I see Spirit saying continue to tend to your garden, but don't let those who, I don't know, may bring you down, may not understand you, may not be able to support you in the way that you would desire. Don't allow them to see this flower before it's in its full bloom. I see also, and I've never noticed on this card, that there are bees. So you might be connected with bees at this time. You also might be working with people who are helping you to get your project off the ground. This is a cohabitation of sorts. So there's like a lot of synergy, like you're doing the watering and the planting, and the bees are doing the pollinating. So you might have people who are helping you to make your dreams come true. And those are the people you can share these ideas with. But I wouldn't share this with a whole lot of others, because there's something very sacred and special about what you're working on behind the scenes. And you're creating this new reality. So definitely take care of it and be mindful of who you're sharing it with. With the Hierophant, I believe that you're walking into like a teacher role as well. So this project that you're working on is probably going to boom like crazy in time. as the roots go down into the earth and become more solidified, and as this project grows, I see you being a teacher of sorts. And I know with Gemini, my mom is a Gemini and she's a teacher. You guys are naturally able to just speak and teach and be a light to others through your words, through your intellect. So there's something that Spirit's preparing you for, but it doesn't come easy. When I look at this Hierophant card, the image actually looks a little bit sullen or a little bit sad, but God comes to us through the Hierophant energy. And I feel like God is going to be speaking to you and allowing you to understand that what you saw as a setback in your life when you were in this darker era or period of your life, what you thought was a setback was actually a pathway forward. As you connect in with your roots, nature, all the above, you are going to start to see this beauty unfold, but protect your energy and protect this project. You have something very sacred that I feel like you're working on, something that you're trying to bring to fruition. We're going to go ahead and pull our oracle cards, and this is going to be from the Earth Magic Oracle. See what Spirit has for you. So we have dream time creation. So what is it that you're creating, my dear Gemini? There is something that you have put out into the universe that you're walking towards kind of no matter what. And you're being led to really focus on being yourself. There's a lot going on in this picture that shows me like individuality and being different. And you don't need to be the same as other people. If other people have made you feel a certain kind of way about yourself, your ideals, your ideas, let that go and just focus on you. Because your creations are one of a kind. So you may be an artist. You may be a painter. We have purification. I'm going to pull one more for you. Solitude. Okay. So this period that you're going through, of walking through that dark forest, getting out of Dodge with that Chariot card, leaving behind what doesn't work for you. You're being purified of the old self, purified of that dark shadow self. I feel that you've had to pull back a lot of layers of who you are. Maybe that you've been scared of telling the collective or afraid of what other people might think, but God is telling you now to be yourself. People are going to love you for being your authentic self. You don't have to fit in. You don't have to be who everyone else wanted you to be. And with this age of Aquarius, oh my gosh, it is going to be a beautiful time. As we say, to let your freak flag fly, because individuality is the name of the game right now. So you may want to do some spiritual cleanses. You may want to do a spiritual bath, shower, some kind of ritual to really purify yourself, saging, using Palo Santo, whatever you feel that would help you to purify your energy. But this is time for you to let go of the old self. I just feel Spirit saying that part of you that needs to be emotionally secure with that King of Cups and that magician who knows that they can create whatever they desire. It's within you, but it needs to come out behind a lot of this fog. So I just feel like you've been behind a curtain or behind a mask and you've been trying to maybe follow the status quo, but it's not working. So kind of just allow yourself to be yourself. And you will find that your vibe will attract your tribe. So then here we have the Island card of solitude. So you are going to be going through a period of isolation before all of this can really pick up. I feel like you have the idea with the creation card. You're going to purify your energy with the purification card. Then you're going to have a little bit of a hermit mode, and that's okay. Because while you're there, God is going to speak to you so clearly, like that light peeking through the clouds on this stormy day. And God is going to allow you to walk out of this place of solitude, knowing who you are. So you're still working through some darkness. You're still finding your place in this world. You're still putting down your roots. And in all things, in all cycles of our life, whether we are spearheading forward like the Chariot or in the state of solitude, because some of you may be on different parts of this path, you have to understand that Spirit wants and believes in you. And we all know that we have free will, but this solitude that you're going through, maybe the stagnation that you're experiencing, it's all for you to grow and be your best self. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 cards for you from the Green Witches Oracle, which has been a beautiful addition to my tarot collection. Oh my gosh. It has very simple images and beautiful pictures. And I just felt like, whoa, well, we got 3. That it was just the perfect deck to use for my readings this week. Oh, so we got butterfly, we got bird, and leaves. So let me go ahead and start with butterfly, or leaves wanted to go, or wow, I can't even read. Bird wanted to come first. So it says bird, freedom and opportunity. Wow. So you see on here, I'm a veterinarian, so I love birds. I don't know all the names of these birds, but I know this back one is a kiwi. And that looks to be, oh gosh, I know what this, a vulture. Not really sure if this is, I don't think that's a hummingbird, but essentially what I'm hearing Spirit say is everybody is different, including all these birds. They're all birds, but they're all different. And each of us comes with a unique opportunity to be ourselves, a unique opportunity to fly in a way that suits us. I hear the song, Fly Like an Eagle. There's this energy about you that needs to just fly and take off and expand. And if you've been feeling like you need to conform, be a part of the collective and just do what everyone else is doing, there's something within you that is like, please stop. Gemini, you are so different from the rest. And you need to embrace that part of yourself. Embrace your individuality. The vulture has its own specific purpose. The kiwi, its own specific purpose. And the hummingbird or the finch, whatever this is, its own specific purpose. So that you can meet people where they need you to be. Like there's this ushering of you to really go after your dreams. Opportunity is there for you to fly and be free, but accept your individuality. With leaves, we have renewal, revival, and progress. And so you're going to go through a process, through that solitude that we have here. You're going to go through a process of reviving yourself, remembering who you are, your gifts, your talents, your strengths, and allowing yourself to produce the art, the project, the work, whatever it is. I know it's something very special to you. And it's going to allow you to be like, you know what? This is who I am. This is a rebirth. Like we said, there's going to be a death and rebirth with the ravens. A rebirth of who I am and an inner sanctity within myself that needs to come forward. And my favorite symbol ever, if you have any Capricorn energy, you might want to check out the Capricorn reading. It got this card as well. It says butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, and transience. So a lot of people are not even going to be able to recognize you. You're going to be unrecognizable by the end of this transformation. And this is just the beginning, but you're going to go through some major shifts, I feel like, as you try to find out who you are and what you are and what this art that you bring to the collective, what this piece of knowledge, this duty you have to the collective is. Walk into it, my dear Gemini, because you're going to see yourself really transcend. So we're going to end the reading here. I hope that this message found you, or that some of the messages within here found you where they needed to. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.